Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Acc Monday, 17th of May 2021. We're looking front the papers. First up, New York Times, Gaza, US border. Profiteers pounce to exploit India's COVID misery. So, story was about people who were repainting fire extinguishers to look like oxygen canisters and then selling them for double the price of normal ones, $200. Next up, New York Times International Edition, opinion piece on the left from Bernie Sanders. US needs a new Israel approach. America must no longer be an apologist for the right-wing Netanyahu government. Something about Joe Biden, something about Myanmar. USA Today. Tax refund delays are still affecting millions of filers. Okay. Gas supply will take days to recover. From cars to groceries, prices skyrocketing. Wide backing for colleges requiring student vaccines. Okay, so a lot of people think there should be mandatory vaccines for going back to school. Okie dokie. Crisis in Gaza tests US-Israel relations. Wall Street Journal. AT&T seeks tie-up for media assets. Some kind of media agglomeration thing where they're going to go into streaming or something. Israel story. Bill Gates left the board mid-investigation. Okay, in 2019 they began a probe into employees' allegation of a sexual relationship. Okay, so Bill is getting Me Too'd now. Love to see it. Batteries challenge natural gas as America's #1 power source. Oakley dokley. Financial Times. Netanyahu vows to take on Hamas with full force despite ceasefire calls. AT&T deal. Sunak holds back on Biden's plan for global business tax amid tech concerns. Okay, so the Brits don't want to fully back Joe Biden's minimum corporate tax thing because they're worried that it'll push people away or whatever. Was there something here we wanted to click on? Yeah, ransomware attack on AXA Asian unit. Seems to be becoming more popular now. So the insurance conglomerate or whatever got attacked by ransomware. Hackers want money to give them their data back. Irish Examiner, picture of a dog in the sea. Flights could return by late summer. Fianna Fáil won't run female candidate with Martin. Okay, it's to do with gender quotas in the government. Cyber experts bid to prevent further ransomware attacks. Okay, so on Friday, the HSE, Ireland's National Health Service, got taken out by a ransomware attack. And it's completely messed up things. People can't go to appointments and things like this. Irish Independent, anatomy of a fraud. How I stole €1.1 million from the charity Boher. Okay, ongoing trial against two lads. One of them's dead, and they basically just made out checks for cash for made up projects in Albania and Kosovo and took the money. Cyber experts hunt hidden hacking in all departments. Okay, same story about the HSE ransomware attack. Picture of a woman in a shop. Irish Daily Mail, there's Jimmy McNulty on the front. Good to see him. Also the HSE story. Guardian, Britain opens up, but experts warn public to stick to meeting outdoors. Alright, scary spices there as well. Picture from Gaza, UN warns of crisis as conflict in Gaza rages. Daily Tory graph, something about the variant. On the left here, John Bolton, Hamas won't be subdued by negotiation. Wow, of course, John Bolton, lifelong Republican, former National Security Advisor to Donald Trump, a well-known, what they call a foreign policy hawk, which is someone who just wants to go in and blow things up instead of negotiating. Story down here, Palestinian activist slurs condemned. So basically talking about at the weekend, there was a protest and they're alleging that the activists rode around London shouting anti-Semitic slurs. Whether or not that's true, I'm not going to say, but it's in the Tory graph, so it's probably false. Down the bottom, Prince heralds the Queen's tree jubilee. Okay, so the Queen has a jubilee coming up next year and they want people to plant trees for it. Opinion piece here by Nick Timothy. It's time we kicked politics out of football. Good luck at that, mate. Politics is everything. English Independent, 4 stories across the top. COVID, pubs, Gaza, cinema. Okay, boy killed as gas blast destroys homes. Wow, really quite a striking picture there of some homes that blew up and a young boy who was only 2 died, RIP. Something about ministers refuse to rule out new local lockdowns. Okay, India variant. English Times, holiday plans thrown into chaos. Indian variant again. Jabs offered to teenagers. Average price of a home, 330,000. Can magic mushrooms cure depression? I don't know, but could be worth trying. Daily Express, story about the boy that died in the gas blast. Story about lockdowns. Let's all make the Queen's Jubilee tremendous. Okay, same story, different pun. Daily Mail, why I fear Harry's had too much therapy. Dr. Max Pemberton. Can you have too much therapy? Is that a thing? Lockdowns, story of that boy that died in the gas explosion. iNewspaper, lockdown stories, celeb stuff. Gaza. Everest, the 60-day mission, the pinnacle for climbers 100 years on. Okay, that's in the travel section. Kind of crazy. I heard there was like a lot of controversy that they were opening up Everest and there was corona outbreaks and things like this. People still wanting to do it in the middle of a pandemic. Metro, thanks a million. As lockdown eases, Metro's back on top as the Britain's biggest national weekday newspaper. Yeah, that's because they give it out free and more commuters, more people to give it to. Daily Mirror, celebs, football, lockdown. Daily Star, football, weather. We love talking Pollocks. Okay, so culture vulture Brits go mad for the theatre and even art galleries in it. Story about that boy dying again. Alright, that's it for the day. If you want to stay off corporate media, just click the link in the description. Thanks, bye bye.